Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy C Class, aka FCC TV, and we back again. We got Jinx Da Juvy on the line. Thanks for everybody tuning in, liking, for the comments, all the feedback. Jinx Da Juvy is here. Holla at them, Juvy.
What's up, man? What's good, bro? C Class, what's good, baby?
Ain't nothing, man. Another day out here is trying to keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Keep everything flowing. What I want to ask you about is a show out now, and my pops watch. He locked up. It's called For Life by 50 Cent. I'm not sure if y'all get that in your TVs. Do y'all get that joint?
Yeah, you know that's on regular channels, so we definitely check out that. That's one of the best shows out there. The content that 50 brought to the world, man. That content right there, that jailhouse lawyer, that's actually the type of individual who got my court case right now in front of the judge. You know what I'm saying? I paid a paid lawyer who did a horrible job on my law work, and I gave it to a jailhouse lawyer who overlooked it and told me to file a different motion, and he did it himself, and now I just was granted a new evidentiary hearing. So that content that 50 got playing in the For Life joint, that's really actually something I seen, personally. And I seen the dude, Chad Marks, who did my work. Right now he works for freedom fighters. He just gave back a 40-year sentence.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? They reduced it to 20 years, and he went home two weeks ago. So just to see him go out there and do the law work on his own, and to know 50 got a show that represents the content that dudes is really going through behind these fences, it's a beautiful thing to watch and see.
Definitely. King Kuda said, shout out King Kuda. He's from LH, but he moved down to VA. You know what I'm saying? He said, shout out to Jinx Da Juvy. Hold your head.
Yeah, Kuda, man. Shout out to the homie, man. I know little bro, man. Hold it down out there. I'll be back in a minute, you heard?
Definitely. And you got another message too. Another dude hit you up. You know what I'm saying? I text you that. But yeah, speaking of that, when you first saw the show For Life, what was your thoughts when the show first came on and you were sitting in jail watching it?
Well, when I first saw the 50 Cent new TV series For Life, the first thing I thought about was like, wow, man, this dude is really bringing content that's relevant to the people. And it's not a lot of, African American black brothers coming from the hood like 50 did that's really going forward to bring, the content that he's bringing to a national level and putting it on TV. Most people get a position and then they get lax and they get comfortable, or, they try to clean their image up and not want to bring the serious content to the world. And just to see him, bring something real that I was going through at the same time watching, man, it was just, empowering just to see that, man. Because a lot of dudes, basically, when they catch cases out there, the first thing dudes want to do is go pay a big-time lawyer. Them lawyers got a whole bunch of cases. They don't really give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell you out. It happened to me 2 different times. You know what I mean? When I first started my case, the lawyer I had sold me out. That's why I'm back on ineffectiveness and counsel right now. My appeal, I paid a paid lawyer out there to work on my law work who was in the mix of selling me out, and it took a jailhouse lawyer to basically save my life. So that's a life show right there, man. It's something that I'm going through right now.
That's definitely real. A paid lawyer versus a jailhouse lawyer, and a jailhouse lawyer get the results.
Right.
Now I want to ask you.
Jailhouse lawyers, they basically, their emotions are attached to the work, because they're going through the same struggle as the defendant that they serving. So they understand the importance more than a paid lawyer out there who has his freedom.
Exactly. They got a lot invested in it. Exactly. So a question would be watching For Life on TV, being on the inside, how accurate does it portray life inside jail? Like, is that how it happens? Or sometimes movies portray stuff that ain't really happening. How much of it is accurate to you?
I'm going to be totally honest. Every time you talk to me, C-Class, I'm going to come from the heart and speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my purest form right there. What you see on that For Life joint is really how it go down. Brothers is back here fighting for their life. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that's in here for life that ain't never coming home. You got dudes that's doing their law work. You got dudes that's getting cut, that's getting stabbed. You got dudes that's, doing all the things that you see on there. It's nothing fabricated on that show. And I just appreciate the fact that instead of going into the violence of the things that go on behind these fences, to him to turn to the attorney part of things and how jailhouse lawyers, brothers help each other, I think that was good for the people. sure that it just ain't monsters behind these fences. You got educated brothers that's fighting for their freedom to be out of this oppression that's being served right now.
So question, how did you meet, pardon me, this guy Chad Marks? How did you come across him? How did y'all connect?
First and foremost, I thank God for that, man, because Chad Marks came from a whole nother jail. God took him from FCI Raybrook up in New York and brought him down to Kentucky and stopped me in my tracks before filing the motion that was messed up by the pay lawyers that I had. And when he got to the jail, his name was ringing bells for doing law work. So I went to, holler at him to make sure that the paperwork I was about to file was in order, because I was already aware of how lawyers can sell you out. So, God brought us together, man. And that's what I mean about the whole universe thing, of the universe bringing people together and, being right with the world. So that's how I look at Chad Marks, man. That whole...
This call is from a federal prison.
That was a God-sent intervention.
So next question will be, what is it like mentally waiting on the appeal process, and how long does it take to find out the information?
It takes prayer, man. First and foremost, it takes prayer, it takes patience, it takes diligence, it takes studying. Sometimes dudes could get in jail, like with the time that I got, coming here, start drinking, smoking, worrying about the weight pal, worrying about, playing tickets, chasing a girl out there who left him, all type of shit like that. A dude really got to lock in and focus. So it takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that it's going to be a fight. They're going to deny you. You got to still fight. When I first got locked up, I filed the direct appeal. I got denied. And you know what's so crazy about that? I got my denial in the mail on my birthday. So that was a hard blow for me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't stopped. I filed another motion, which is a 2255 ineffectiveness of counsel, and now I'm waiting right now to be transferred back to New York for an evidentiary hearing.
So filing out on your birthday, what did you do for that day? Did you lock in your cell the whole day? Like, what was that day like? Getting the news on the day you celebrating your born day, being here another year.
Hey, man, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Like I said, man, I went inside my cell, man. I dropped tears, man. That was a hell of a birthday present, man. You know what I'm saying? I dropped tears in my cell, man. This is real nigga shit right here, man. This is coming from the heart, man. Going to that mail room and getting mail on your birthday and getting denied in the courts, knowing that you got 25 years, man, that was an emotional state, man. And holding back tears for so many years, they just dropped. You know what I'm saying? I sat in my cell and I dropped a few, homie.
Definitely. That's real, though. It's real, man. He told you he cried. A lot of people want to admit it, but, it's real. When you got to release pain, you can't hold it in. So
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. Lil Boosie Tupac album got me through that, man.
What?
He said some shit in there. He said, dropping tears in the cell by his lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that Tupac album is real, man. Get me out of here. Trust nobody. That whole Tupac album got me through fighting this case, man. I listen to that every day, man. So shout out to Lil Boosie, man. He definitely got me through the struggle and some hard times behind these fences.
Definitely, because he was fighting life, death penalty, all type of stuff.
Right. So I can relate, man.
So fighting your appeal with a jailhouse lawyer and having a lawyer, how does that work? Do your lawyer step in? Do you step them out? How does that work? Filing an appeal with someone else besides your counsel?
You gotta fire him. You gotta get rid of him, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta get rid of him. So that's what I did. I got rid of him and I filed pro se. I let the jailhouse lawyer do the law work, and I filed it on my own.
Okay, all right. Just trying to understand that. So being locked up, question I want to have, is there any rehabilitation programs, any things in there that they have for people in there re-entering before they leave, or anything for them to be constructive? So when they do leave?
Yeah, it's a lot of programs behind here, man. You just gotta apply yourself. Like I said, dudes can sit in front of the idiot box all day. That's what I call the TV, the day room. You can sit in the day room all day. If you want to, you can run around.
From the